Hey guys, welcome back. So just come back in part 2 right here. We talk about the Sin, AIDS, the last episode of the Sin, swine flu back in 2009. That was like old days. That's the time. That's what the time I left primary school and heading to secondary school in September 2009. But can't believe it. Like, jeez. So that is what has been going on as well.
Only in numbers. And you know, the worst scenario. So if you compare now to the worst scenario, things.
I also do remember that. It feels like I don't really listen to the news of like worst case scenario. That is like, well, no case scenario. That is so weird that we didn't have any swine flu in Walthamstow. Like, what's been going on? Possibly. And so that was so weird. They didn't have swine flu in Walthamstow, London. I don't even know what's been going on, but that was so odd. How the swine flu, that was really very rare. That was a very rare news. That was a very rare one. A rare one, like a rare swine flu, rare flu. It's quite rare, by the way. So how do you don't remember what it is? That's the time I left primary. That's the time I left primary school in Whitefields. That feels like, wow, jeez. I don't even know what's been going on, but man, okay. That's why I left primary school in Sealed. That's where the Sealed building is. Sealed, C-I-L-D, Sealed building, like wheelchairs and stuff. It was quite like that's what it feels like emotional, but wow, that was felt amazing. What the news has been going on? So you talk about swine flu, but I have a cold, not a flu. So they'll still have a cold, or not the flu. But I do have a cold, not the flu. So that is still what it is.
There's so many things to panic about, and they like to. People like.
I still have a cold, not the flu. Okay. John Humphreys.
I've seen people have nervous breakdowns on account of being hounded by these newspapers, and so I have a healthy disrespect. I know that we need them, but at the same, and panicking people, it doesn't help. I mean,
but at the same time, you need information out there, and I think it is.
Let's get on with these.
All you need to launch a culinary empire. A Squarespace website where you can brag about how you never went to culinary school.
Squarespace.
At long last, we finally have word on when the next episode of South Park will be releasing. Although unexpected, the 24th season began with the hour-long pandemic special.
Wow.
Special. This episode I very much enjoyed, which beautifully satirized the COVID-19 pandemic. Since the premiere of this episode, I personally felt the rest of the season would have followed much closer behind. The pandemic special released back in September, and here we are several months later with the announcement of the upcoming vaccination special. On February 19th, the South Park social media pages announced the release of this special episode. This will supposedly continue the 24th season of the show. There was a 10-second teaser simply asserting the phrase, "We will be heard." Not vocally, but heard as in a herd of cattle. That's right, herd immunity is coming to our beloved mountain town in an all-new hour-long episode. The special has been announced and set to air on Wednesday, March 10th on Comedy Central in the United States.
Can't believe it.
I personally cannot wait to see how the vaccination concepts will be portrayed, where this will play a major role in the follow-up story to the pandemic special. Unfortunately, there is no current trailer with animation giving us any visuals of what is yet to come. However, that does not mean there aren't any more breadcrumbs to follow.
Breadcrumbs? I don't know what breadcrumbs is.
divulged, of which we can
Can I have
speculate.
bread on the crumbs? Bread on the crumbs, like spreading breadcrumbs there.
Page has recently updated, along with this change being present across their minimal advertising.
Q.
Changing the spelling of South Park to South Park with a Q rather than a K is more prosodic in its meaning, also
Wow.
providing a small level of ambiguity about the episode. Currently, it seems fairly obvious that the letter Q is referring to the far-right political conspiracy theory under the name QAnon. This
QAnon.
began on 4chan, where an anonymous source began posting cryptic messages from as early as 2017. This person
4chan.
shared information stating a cult was supposedly working against the then President of the United States, Donald Trump.
Wow.
Followers took an oath, standing together as a group and in turn with Trump against a greater evil. More than likely, they'll stand against the vaccination in this episode, which we will cover in just a moment's time. Since the
Absolutely.
ending of the pandemic
Just a
officials,
moment's time.
Our in-universe Donald Trump, Mr. Garrison, sharing his inept enthusiasm for the November election.
Big election coming up.
This is sure
Big election coming up.
brought forward. Since Trump's second impeachment trial also came to an end relatively recently, this may also be used as material for the episode. This change in spelling may also refer to what is known as a PAR-Q test. It is less likely in my honest opinion, but it refers to a physical activity readiness questionnaire. This is an assessment used to engage possible health and lifestyle issues, commonly taken prior to becoming involved with an exercise program. For certain
Exercise program,
various
dude.
lockdown conditions and time spent at home doing absolutely nothing would certainly mean a huge reduction in physical activity or exercise as a whole. Of course, I am referring to Eric Cartman. Faking his homeschooling, Cartman was certainly not ready to come back to South Park Elementary in the last installment.
Back 6 feet, ma'am. 6 second feet.
His story in the previous episode was one of my favorites, and as always, he exploited those around him for his selfish needs.
Of course.
And I am the viewers phoning. Have a real go at you.
Yeah.
What about Noel's house party?
I'll see you next one, guys. Take care.